Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to our story of the day. Since we are learning about things that happen on farms, I have an animal story today. It is going to be a fantastic folktale, and it is an animal that lives on the farm. So the name of our story is The Story of Half Chicken. Now take a close look at the characters on the front cover. We have Half Chicken, which is an unusual name. Then we have Fire, Water, and Wind. So good listeners and good readers always try to pay attention to what happens in the story. What happens first, next, and then last. The Story of Half Chicken, a folk tale from Spain and Latin America. Once upon a time, long ago, a kind little chicken lived a simple life on the farm. Because he flew with only one wing and hopped on just one leg, his friends called him Half Chicken. That's an unusual name. He was only half of a chicken. One day the farmer's wife said, "Half Chicken is so special. If only we had time to take him to meet the king." Half Chicken overheard this and was very proud. And so one sunny day, hippity hippity hop, he set off for the palace all by himself. Notice how he hops. You can only see one leg, one wing. They call him Half Chicken. So boys and girls, I'm going to hold up our character card. We have met so far Half Chicken, and he is off to go meet the king. I will wait to see about meeting the other characters. Soon he came upon a campfire that was burned nearly down to the embers. "Help, help!" cried Fire. "My flame is dying out. Fan me quickly so that the meal will be cooked when the campers return." There's Fire talking. "I'll help," said Half Chicken. And with his one wing, he flapped and flapped, fanning the flame until it burned brightly once more. "Thank you, Half Chicken," said Fire. "I won't forget your kindness." "You're welcome," said Half Chicken, and he hippity-hopped away. Now let's look at our character cards. Boys and girls, we've just met our next character, Fire. That's unusual. I usually don't hear the fire talking in stories. Let's see who's next. Before long, he came to a river tangled with fallen branches. "Help, help!" cried Water. "A storm left these branches in a heap, and they won't let me pass." Poor Water, he can't get through. "I'll help," said Half Chicken, and with his one wing, he pushed and pulled, and soon a path opened for the water to flow through again. "Thank you, Half Chicken," said Water. "I won't forget your kindness." "You're welcome," said Half Chicken, and he hippity-hopped away. Oh, look at the nice smile on Water's face. Let's check our character card. We do have a card with water on it. So now we know about Half Chicken. On his way to meet the king, he met Fire and helped him. Now Water. We'll see who's next. Then he came to a great clearing in the woods where he saw a giant cloud of dust swirling in a circle. Can you guess who it is, boys and girls? "Help, help!" cried Wind. "I was playing in this clearing, but now I can't find my way out." "I'll help," said Half Chicken, and he hopped on his one leg through the thicket and found a path wide enough for the wind to make its way. "Thank you, Half Chicken," said the wind. "I won't forget your kindness." "You're welcome," said Half Chicken, and he hippity hopped away. Oh, a nice big smile on the wind's face. Let's check our cards. Yes, we have now met the wind. All right, we have one card left. At last he came to the palace gates. It was market day, and the king's cook was setting off to shop for the royal meals. When he spied Half Chicken, he was amazed. Just what I need, he thought. Half a chicken to make a tasty soup for the king. Uh-oh. Half Chicken wants to meet the king, but I don't think he wants to get eaten by the king. Cook scooped up Half Chicken, tucked him under his arm, and carried him straight up to the kitchen. There, Half Chicken watched nervously as Cook lit a fire in the big iron stove. Cook chopped up carrots and onions and threw them into the pot of water. Soon, he popped Half Chicken in as well and closed the lid. Boop, and left. Oh no, I hope Half Chicken isn't going to get eaten. Help, help, cried Half Chicken. I don't like it here. This is not why I came to see the king. You know who heard his cries? Fire, water, and wind. They came quickly. Half Chicken, they said, now it's our turn to help you. Fire hid deep and low so that water wouldn't boil. Water splish splash, knocking the lid off the pot and sloshing Half Chicken out onto the floor. Oh, I wonder what wind will do. Then wind blew hard enough to carry Half Chicken out of the palace, over the treetops, and onto the highest roof in the kingdom. Half Chicken looked around and liked where he was so much, he stayed there forever, turning each day to greet the wind. And all the people watched him to see which direction the wind was blowing from. We're about to look in our last character card. In fact, Half Chicken became so famous that the people wanted their own Half Chickens to perch over barns and houses. Today, weather vanes still point in the wind's direction. Next time you see one, think of the kindly Half Chicken in this story. Our very last character card is called Weather Vanes. Half Chicken liked it so much perched up on this house that he stayed there. And boys and girls, if you have ever looked on the top of a house or a barn, you would see a metal weather vane, and sometimes people have a picture of Half Chicken on it. And when the wind blows, it points in the correct direction: north, south, east, or west. I love that folktale. Now let's take a look at our character cards, because we said good readers always like to think about what happened first, what happened next, and what happened last. So let's go back to the beginning of our story. And it began with our main character, Half Chicken. Now, see if you can remember, where was Half Chicken wanting to go? He wanted to go visit and meet the, kiss your brain if you remembered, king. But on his way to meet the king, he met first Fire. And he had to help Fire because his fire was going out. Then, let's see who he met next. I think it was Water. And he had to help the Water because there were sticks in the way. And so he helped Water get through. The third friend he met was the Wind. And the Wind was lost and couldn't get out of the tree, so he helped the Wind. It's so nice that the Half Chicken helped Fire, Water, and Wind, because when he got to the kingdom to meet the king, remember that the cook put him in a pot, and Fire, Water, and Wind came to help him. The end of the story, he got pushed up out of the pot and he perched on top of the houses and became a weather vane. Boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed the story of Half Chicken.